I'm saying is with me, I feel like because the energies have been sort of chaotic for the past 2 weeks, I'm just now balancing out myself again. But this year, I don't know, it just feels different this time. It feels like because obviously I've just been tested again this weekend and I've done really well. And you know, like we can just go in cycles and old habits and old things come up, and the universe literally orchestrates and designs certain things to happen throughout your day for you, right? To make a choice, right? And it's just like the perfect things happen, so you're left with this major choice at the end of it, and it's like you could fall back into your old habits and go and have fun or whatever, or you can do the opposite and wake up in the morning and just feel so much better for it. So I've done the opposite. So it's just like it's just learning how to read your life, basically. This is what these energies are telling me. It's just how to just navigate through things. And the way I do it now is just I make a choice. Those and it doesn't have to be big. Do you know what I mean? It's little decisions throughout your day, but if you can make those little choices throughout your day that bring you a step further to where you want to be, then it's just it doesn't happen overnight, but it's like you look up and you're so much further ahead internally. Do you know what I mean?
Do you think? Do you think, mate? Like, I understand. I get where you're coming from with regards to that. Do you think that we finally found the power of choice, and it's really hard to? You got this program like you're sitting there going, I'm so used to going left, but I've suddenly gone right, and it's like it's a choice between two pieces of food. You got your nice,
Do you know?
fatty stuff, and then you got your really healthy stuff. It's a better choice, but it's not as easy as that, is it?
You know what helps? What helps me now is the pain I've felt from making that choice before. And I can
It's a good
literally
way.
put myself in the future to the day after having making the wrong choice and how I feel. And
Yeah.
it's just not worth it, essentially. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So not worth it. So no matter how my mind is conditioned to crave and want certain things anymore, I think the pain and pleasure balance system, which I've talked about in one of my videos, is tipped to the more of I don't want to experience that pain anymore. Do you know what I mean? I've experienced going around in circles, and I know if I do this specific thing, I'm gonna feel like this the next day. Do you know what I mean? And I might feel good whilst I'm doing it, but I have to deal with the next day, and that's what I am getting better at doing. And these energies,
Oh, did he freeze?
He's
help.
No, he's back in. He's back in. Back in.
Back it.
I guess what
Sorry.
Mercury? Hey, Mercury just Mercury just said
Honestly,
hi.
Mercury
honestly.
always messes with us, man. Me and Jay, when we did the Mercury retrograde special, right? We did an episode and it actually like cut us off. Yeah, while we were in the middle.
That's
of
so funny.
It's hilarious.
But when you do make those right choices, it's the energies that are now here. They truly show you that you are on the right path and right track. Just for instance, let me just give you a little. Today I left my house. Today I left my house. Right before I got into my car, I looked at my phone. It was 12:12. I got into my car, and on the clock in my car is wrong, and it said 11:11. And then I literally drove 20 meters down the road, and the first car I see, it said 444 on the license plate, right? And it was literally in the space of a minute. And I was just thinking to myself, look at that, man. It's amazing when you're so fucking in tuned and the universe, whatever you want to call it, shows you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just helps. It really does help, man.
I've been